There's someone in your life right now, and every time you walk away from a conversation with them, you feel just a little bit worse about yourself. Not always in an obvious way. Sometimes it's subtle. You just feel drained, confused, like you're constantly second-guessing yourself. And the scary part? You probably can't even explain why. That's not a coincidence. That's psychology, and today, I'm going to show you exactly what's happening. This is not only for females, even men are facing. Most people think toxic individuals are easy to spot, loud, aggressive, obviously cruel. But the ones that do the real damage, they're charming, fun at first. They know exactly what to say. And by the time you notice something's off, you're already deep in it. So let's talk about the 5 psychological signs someone in your life might actually be toxic. Because once you see these, you can't unsee them. The first sign is chronic victimhood. Everyone goes through hard times. That's human. But toxic people are always the victim in every situation, no matter what. Nothing is ever their fault. Something goes wrong, there's always someone else to blame. And here's why this is dangerous. It's designed, consciously or not, to make you feel responsible for fixing their pain. You start walking on eggshells, apologizing for things that aren't your fault. That's not a friendship, that's a trap. The second sign is intermittent reinforcement, straight out of behavioral psychology, and it's the same mechanism that makes gambling addictive. Toxic people aren't consistently cruel, because if they were, you'd leave. Instead, they alternate between warmth and coldness, praise and criticism, with no predictable pattern. One day they're your biggest fan. The next, they're cold and dismissive. Your brain, trying to make sense of it, actually becomes more attached, chasing the good moments. Most toxic people don't even know they're doing this. That's what makes it so powerful. The third sign is reality distortion. You bring up something they said that hurt you, and suddenly you're too sensitive, or you misunderstood, or it never happened the way you remember. Over time, you stop trusting your own memory, your own feelings. Psychologists call the deliberate version gaslighting, but even when it's not intentional, the damage to your sense of reality is the same. The fourth sign is one-way emotional labor. Think about your last 5 deep conversations with this person. How many were actually about you? Toxic people take and take, but when you need support, there's always something more important going on in their world. A real relationship has reciprocity. If you feel like an emotional support system that never gets supported back, pay attention to that. And the fifth sign, maybe the most telling, is that your best self disappears around them. Around healthy people, you feel more like yourself. You laugh easier, speak freely, think clearly. But around toxic people, you shrink, you self-censor. You perform a smaller, safer version of who you are because you've learned that being your full self comes with a cost. That instinct you feel, that's not paranoia. That's your nervous system protecting you. Toxic people rarely see themselves as the villain. Sometimes they're not even bad at their core. But behavior that consistently damages your self-trust and your sense of reality is not something you're obligated to tolerate, regardless of the reason behind it. The most powerful thing you can do is simply see it clearly, because clarity is always the first step to getting your life back. If this opened your eyes to something you've been feeling but couldn't name, so please hit subscribe and like button. We are very close to 100 subscribers, so hit that button. Peace out.